know for a fact that spring got in its little car and it's on its way. It's driving over here. The GPS says a couple days away. And you know how I know? My nose senses it, okay? Allergies have been beating me up.
If you were wondering why my tongue is yellow, is because I've been eating a lot of Lay's. How embarrassing.
I feel attacked waking up by pollen, I think. And right now I like to think that I look cool, calm, and collected. You know, like I got this in order. But in reality, I'm in a sauna. We're not turning on the air conditioning yet. My nose is constantly on the edge of a sneeze. I think I hate every season. I'm being negative. Let's talk about the positives. Let's look at the positive things in life. How can I look at the positive things when I just did my taxes? You know what, let's just throw away the entire month. I don't know. April is not doing it for me. But yeah. My phone at the moment currently looks like this. I don't know what is going on. I'm hot, I'm heated, I'm delusional. It feels like I'm in a desert, except I'm not in a good version of a desert, okay? Another year of not going to Coachella and this Justin Bieber freaking performed. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, let's focus, let's put our brains together. The aesthetic is flower, and I created a little Pinterest board with all of the fun stuff. Doesn't that just feel like a shower on your brain? Like imagine taking off a little bit of your scalp and just letting the rain just trickle down into your head. That's how fresh it feels. The phone is currently naked though, and I have PR. P-freaking-R. I don't even know what PR stands for. Take a picture. Looking at these, I feel my allergies coming through. No grocery store is ready for me. It reminds me of my grandma in a good way, you know? I actually just made some flowers for my grandma, but as you guys can see, this is the Pinterest board. You see the vision, the vibes, and immediately I thought of this one. This is an audition, okay, and I'm being harsh. They can go. She made the cut. Look at how pretty that is. We have my iPad. I'm gonna create a little like wallpaper kind of moment kind of thing. But my problem is that I want another gradient. Is the inspo this? What are our thoughts?
It was hot. So now I'm doing a voiceover. I have a feeling that I have the most used iPad in the world. Like I know my iPad has no feelings, but imagine if it did. I made so many different aura colors and gradients and all that kind of stuff. And let me just tell you, some of them come out like throw up. Some color combinations are not meant to be. But there's been something in the air that I've been sniffing and it's the color green. So I ended up going with a green, orangey, pinkish kind of color, okay? This is my art. Is me just Gaussian blurring everything.
The reason why I don't leave my window open is because there's a busy street right there. You hear them? They're out there. If you don't want me to faint, we have to leave this window open. And this is the wallpaper that I made. Plain background, fun widgets. My next victim in this redesign is widgy. This is time consuming because I have to find the perfect widget. It's just a part of the process. And there's so many bad ones mixed in, but there's so many good ones in here. There's a little switch one. It's just making me think of...
Okay, so hear me out. There's some uglies. Came out so harsh. I'm not a fan of a lot of the widgets in this app, but you have to keep on scrolling. That thumb has to put in that work. You have to look for that widget. And I did. I found the widget. I found it. And whenever I want to change the color of the widget, I just press on things until it gives me the option to change the color. I don't know. I felt like this widget had the color combos comboing, you know? Would you believe me if I told you that this was my happy place? Just playing around with my iPhone, moving things, playing interior designer.
I saved every single picture I pinned. But now I'm gonna start filling in my little color widgets so that it all looks so cute and like, you know, pretty, all that stuff.
Literally every single day, I am surprised that my iPhone's holding all these pictures. I suck at deleting things, so the fact that she's holding on to these things for me, and I have the lowest gigabytes. I think I pay for storage every month though. You know what? I really need to go through my monthly subscriptions because what am I doing? Honestly, at the beginning of this, I lost hope. But honestly, the minute that I started putting things on my home screen, it just started to click. And then I found it, the perfect freaking widget. I've never owned a record player, but I do now because it's on my home screen. It doesn't move, which is fine. I accepted that. But imagine if it did. If it did a little twirly twirl.
As for the folder names, this is what I'm going for, okay? Each folder has a flower, and I've been obsessed with text symbols, okay? Ever since my MySpace days, okay? I love them. Love them.
I made myself a coffee for the rest of this video. Cheers. What was I doing? Okay, so whenever I look up like text symbols, I just Google that thing. I basically just put flower, cute, text symbols. Comes right up. I copy and paste. I feel like I'm doing rocket science, but in reality I'm doing absolutely nothing. And I know Apple is trying to do that whole like you can leave empty spaces, blah blah blah. I don't mess with that. Get that away from me. And I know it's not just my brain. It would bother somebody out there too. So I added another widget. Yeah, pray for my battery because right now it's at this kind of capacity. I do it for the aesthetics, but I use the I am widget, and this widget just automatically shuffles through different quotes, and it's just very nice. I may be an idiot and I pay for a lot of apps, but this one gave me the option to watch an ad. And you know what? I was sat there for 30 seconds staring at this stupid ad. Happy. Let me tell you, because I got to like make my little widget look cute. Strawberry matcha kind of moment. I could barely read it. These eyes are not meant for that, but you best believe that I changed it.
I looked at my sister's iPad the other day, and I've never been so astonished in my life. She out-aesthetic me.
I come downstairs to see this. My sister's out-aestheticing me. She's out-aestheticing me. Look at this. Why my iPad don't look like this? This is beautiful. It's like a work of art.
And I'm going to regret this, okay? I'm saying sorry to my future self. I'm gonna change some of my app icons. I know. The only apps that I'm going to change the little icon of are the first page apps, okay? It's like I'm dressing them up for their red carpet event kind of moment. They're the influencers of my phone. And I was told to use shortcuts for this, so BRB while I go watch a TikTok tutorial.
I am a dirty, filthy liar. Guess what? I did try it, but I am just not the person for this. I am an original app girly for life. I tried for the sake of the aesthetics, but why is it that every single time I open the app, this little pop-up came up? That was gonna drive me nuts. I need it to automatically open, no questions. Don't question me, just open the app. So yeah, I didn't do it. It didn't work. It's not for me. My home screen is just gonna be forever ugly.
I don't know if it's because it's midnight or it's because I've been staring at the screen for a little bit too long, but I don't think it's that because my screen time is too high for these eyes to get that tired so quickly. You know, we should be used to this by now, you know? As for the lock screen, I'm predictable. I'm a creature of habit. I like things the way they are. And I'm gonna do the grid. I'm doing it again, okay? Don't argue with me. It's cute. I think it's cute. And I'm gonna keep it until I get tired of it, until my eyes get tired of it.
Do you want to know what's a crime? It's the fact that I haven't taken an aesthetic picture in the last like month. Where have I been? So anyways, I just went into layout and I just winged it. And I made this ugly kind of wallpaper. In my opinion, it's ugly. I don't like it. I just didn't think that the dark green was a part of the vibe. But then I made this one just to forever remind myself of an espresso martini. It made me feel so classy. So now whenever I look at my phone, I'm gonna think of the classy version of myself. As for color widgets, that's where I get all of my lock screen widget kind of things. And I made this 222 thing because I see 222 everywhere. And then I always have this random little coffee cup just to show that I'm a mega fan of coffee. Whoever's looking over my shoulder, looking at my phone, they'll know I have an addiction to caffeine.
The makeover is done. She's a whole new phone. This is my lock screen. It's cute. This is my home screen. And then this is my second page. If this doesn't scream fertilizer, dirt, leaves, and flowers, I don't want it. I don't want it, okay? I don't want it. It looks good in my opinion.
It also gives off grandma vibes, okay? I'm not afraid to admit it. It's grandma-y. And that's okay.
Looking at it just makes me think of my allergies. Just makes me believe in them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. The button is down below. And if you want to see me on any other social medias, I'll have them right here for you. And I'll see you guys for the next video I do. Bye! I think I need to replace my hair extensions. These are causing me a little bit of problems. Problems, I tell you. Taking off my hair will forever be my cue to leave, you know?